Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the weekly forecast for the week of March 31st, 2025. I can't wait to tell you about this week. The green days for the week are every single one, Monday through Sunday, all green. Not much in the skies to slow you down this week. Awesome. The pieces are falling into place this week. This week's transits may bring clarity to a situation that has been at a crossroads for some time. You might have felt the winds of change in the air, but this week, emotional clarity appears and a path may open to you. Mercury is still retrograde in Pisces, but not for long. Don't let that stop you from moving forward, or at least getting your ducks in a row for a push forward to begin next week as Mercury retrograde ends on April 7th and Venus retrograde begins to wind down too, ending 5 days later on April 12th. Things will begin moving forward with some speed starting shortly. Meanwhile, Saturn sextile Uranus, the meeting of Saturn and Uranus, presents a payoff for the emotional work that you've been doing for the past couple of years. This is a rare opportunity to break free of limitations, gain independence, and make lasting changes that benefit you materially and emotionally. If you didn't catch the wave this time, though, no worries. This energy is going to come back around 2 more times this summer and early next year in January 2026. Mars is the key that's going to unlock the door, that's going to open the path. Mars is going to activate this Saturn Uranus sextile all week, peaking on Friday. This means the emotional and material labor that you've been investing will pay off. If not now, then by the end of the year, beginning of next year. This is Mars's third and final pass through the building Saturn-Uranus sextile that has been building for a while. This may bring some matter in your life to a place of clarity and decisive action. Mars in Cancer right now. So let's talk about what the moon is doing this week. On Monday starts with the moon in sweet and peaceful and steady Taurus, a stabilizing force as we come off the big activating energy of the Aries solar eclipse that took place on March 29th. You might be feeling inspired or experiencing clarity on a new level now, exploring a new idea, gathering resources, and building energy for this new cycle. The lunar vibe reaches its emotional peak on April 12th when the full moon appears in Libra. So let's talk love and relationships. These transits are going to bring you more clarity and more authenticity into your relationships. Sometimes in close relationships, we get comfortable and we hide the truth from ourselves. We hide it. If clarity should arise and burst your bubble, there's good news here. Letting go of a limiting situation and establishing your independence is easier this year than it usually is. This is an amazing opportunity to break free from limiting situations. Let's talk work and purpose. From chaos comes clarity. Saturn sextile Uranus is fantastic energy for restructuring, updating, or purchasing technology. Mars shows us that this week is time for decisive action. It's a great time to strike out on your own, make important structural decisions about your business, or ask for the changes that you want, even if it's just the universe that you're asking. However, we are only at the beginning of this restructuring process that will take us all the way through early 2026. So if you haven't got it all figured out just yet, that's okay. Let's talk health and well-being now. The Uranian vibe encourages us to work with the body's subtle electrical currents and energy field. Disciplines like acupuncture, Reiki, and lots of other forms of alternative healthcare support this healing that happens on an electrical basis, as well as conventional tools like TENS units, red light frequencies, and stuff like that. Mars in Cancer, however, points to digestion first and foremost as a vehicle for improving your health. Saturn in sensitive water sign Pisces encourages us to seek subtle therapies that take advantage of sensitivities, like homeopathy, flower essences, healing baths, energy work, things that work on that subtle basis that can have ripple effects that ripple out to uh, very big tangible results. The signs and placements that are going to be most affected by the astrology of this week, of course, all signs respond to the astrology of the week. No one's immune, but some are especially connected to this unfolding energy. So pay close attention to any placements in your birth chart that are in Capricorn, Aquarius, the two signs ruled by Saturn and Uranus, Pisces, Aries, Cancer, and Taurus. Those are the signs that those planets occupy. Tarot cards of the week. Six of Swords. Maybe you're tired of the fight. You're ready for a change. You're facing the reality of a situation. You're moving through choppy seas, but not without a point. You're moving through the choppy seas so you can get somewhere calmer and more peaceful. The bottom of the deck, I see the 10 of Pentacles. That means your goal is in sight. This card is about financial and material success and stability. Awesome. And I was reading the Ethereal Visions Tarot if you are interested. Enjoy your week. Have fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.